Like she should have just mentioned it, right? Like, yes, we were together and this has happened, and it's not a big deal. It wasn't even that. It was just so much pressure. It's so hard to explain because nobody else. It don't matter who's putting the pressure on you. They don't understand what you go through. Everybody start watching it, and they start posting it on YouTube and everywhere. So thing went viral, and now she went to the Big Boss house, so people saw those old stuff.
Now, talking about the things that we really hear in the industry that is related to Sarah, what is your take and what do you want to say? Because the news have been coming from so many sources and so many news
Yeah.
portals. How do you really take it?
So the first couple of days, like I was really shocked, and I I had like I didn't want it anything that they would come to me for it. But I guess since she was in the house, so everybody started like, blowing my phone and wanting to do interview and wanted me to speak about it. And then I tried not to for a minute, but then it was going out of my hand. Everybody was forcing. There's so much pressure from everywhere. Like, hey, if you don't say anything right now, like, people gonna think that she. I mean, I don't want people to say like who's wrong or who's right. And they already know it. So people know that they know everything. So it wasn't even that. It was just so much pressure. It's so hard to explain because nobody else. It don't matter who's putting the pressure on you. They don't understand what you go through. It's not their life, it's my life. Like it's happening to my personal life. So but it was just and I got sick for 2 days. Like I didn't even know what to think. And I love going to the gym. This is my like main thing. I love it. Like music and my fitness is like the thing I want to do the best. And I hate if somebody outworked me in those two things. And I couldn't even focus on that neither. Not even talk about my music, and didn't even go to the gym. Like I was so upset, like whatever's happening in my life, and it's just because she did really well, which is I'm proud of. Like I'm happy. She's in the Big Boss house, which is like now I'm experiencing it. It's like one of the biggest show I guess in India. Like all of a sudden, like as soon as she entered, and it's just
Mhm,
things start popping out again. So it's
mhm,
not it's not a good thing. That's all I can say. It was really like made me sick, that the thing whatever happened. So
mhm. ओके, वो कौन सी चीज थी जो आपको लगी कि अब आपको बात करना ही चाहिए इस बारे में? मतलब the
मैं
point you felt कि now I really need to speak because उनकी तरफ से तो कोई हमें दिखाई नहीं दिया कि she is talking about it or she is saying something because she was very open for it that she want to be someone, and if she gets some connection in the house she will love to really move ahead and look into it if she gets any kind of bond in the house. So what is your take on that and why you felt that कि अब मुझे इसके बारे में बात करना ही पड़ेगा?
Okay, so I did not know first of all she said that, but even if she did say that, because I mean it's her life, right? We have moved on. I have moved on. She has moved on. The problem is like when you moved on, like she did not like as a being celebrity in Punjab even, like she should have just mentioned it, right? Like, yes, we were together and this has happened, and it's not a big deal. Like I mean we're not living in the past where getting divorced or getting this, it's like big thing, right? We're living in, so it happens, and not a big deal, right? You should have just said it. If she would have said that in the past, this thing would have never happened. What I feel, because in the past, like a couple of years ago, this is whatever it happened because this thing they brought it from the back past. It was always on the internet. So a couple of years ago, I don't know what happened. I was getting hate messages, like a lot of them. Hey, you lying, and I don't know how, but they knew it. The things were already on the internet when she used to post it on her accounts. So people knew it, and then they start saying, "Hey, that was just a photo shoot or something, maybe," and then they start making me upset because I was about to release my song, and I wanted to people to know me from my music, and and when I was started putting stuff about my projects, people start calling me a liar. So one day, what happened? I just randomly, did an Instagram live and just talk about it. And we did not expect. I did not expect that thing became viral. Everybody started watching it, and they start posting it on YouTube and everywhere. So thing went viral, and now she went to the Big Boss house, so people saw those old stuff. So I mean, she is single. Whatever she wanna do in her life, let her do it. And this all it was. If she would have just said it, hey, yeah, this I had a past or this happened. None of this would have happened, and I'll be happy in my life.
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay, okay. If we talk about her personal life, you have been knowing her from so long now. So
Right.
क्या लगता है Big Boss के घर में जिस तरह से she is there? Are you following Big Boss or something?
See, मैंने कभी देखा नहीं पहले भी. Like I heard a lot about it. जैसे अभी आपको कहीं ना कहीं तो उसकी क्लिप तो मिल ही जाती है बिग बॉस की. So I have watched
Yeah.
those, like I have seen those clips, and so अभी I don't see. I don't think she's being real. If she be real, she can do a lot more, like good way. She can do a lot better in the show if she be real, instead of being like all that, like kids and childish and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want. Like you're not a child anymore.
कि आपका जिस तरह का भी बाहर है बातें, he knows that, and somewhere she
Right.
tried to ignore that question. Do you really know about it or something?
Though somebody else asked me the same thing. Yes, like if somebody's from in the house is from like Punjab, like close to it, or have worked with anything related to like Punjabi industry, they know about it. But I mean, I can't say that कि वो मेरी बात कर रहा था जो किसकी और की का. There could be a lot of things. There could be many things. That like we've been separated for like couple of years now. So I don't know if what could have happened in between those 2 years. So वो कुछ भी बात कर सकता है. But like of course, yeah, he of course know it. A lot of people know it. And it's not a good thing though. Like it's not something that makes me and her be happy. Oh yeah, they know it. It's like her personal life. So, but I don't know however we get here. But unfortunately, we are here where everybody knows about it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I just wanted to know that कि क्या आपको उनका और निकी का जो एक chemistry है घर के अंदर, did you see about that? And if you have seen that, then what is your take on that?
I mean, I'll be happy if she's making friends. So I don't know what kind of chemistry is there. If she's making friends in the house, that's good. So everybody needs
No, as a
friends and
friend, they are
support.
sometimes they talk a lot, and sometimes they really fight like anything. So just sort of knowing about it.
Oh, that's just her then. That's just her. 1 minute she'll be talking to you nicely. Next minute she just don't even know why she's fighting about something. So that's just her. So I don't know कि किसकी गलती है क्यों fight हो रही है, but like that's just her.
Okay. There is a lot of comparison between Shahnaz Gill and Sara Gurpal. So what do you think that how these two personalities can really represent the background of Punjabi singers, and what is your take कि किस तरह से उन दोनों का जो comparison है वो करना चाहिए या both personalities are different?
They both are different, but like I don't know. See I know Sarah, right? So like I mean I don't have any feelings like that. Oh my god, I don't hate her. I don't have any feelings. I'm neutral, so I don't care whatever she do. But like as a human, all I can say, I know her, like how she grew, from where to where she became in Punjab. So like she started the trend, where like पहले क्या होता था पंजाबी इंडस्ट्री में, like जो भी singer है, the only people know the singer. They don't know who's the model in the song is. So she started the trend where people start knowing who the model is. So if she can do that, and I think she can go way beyond in the house, because those like Shehnaz and everybody, they came after her even in Punjabi industry. So she's the one who started the trend over there. So I'm pretty sure she can do it here too, way better.
Mm-hmm. Okay. अगर कोई प्लस एंड माइनस पॉइंट अगर आपको बताने होंगे उनके, तो वो कौन से होंगे?
I don't have any plus, and the negative I can't talk on the camera. So I mean, I already said the plus, like
just
she's
say about it, and what points that you think can be negative for her, that किस तरह से वो घर में उनके लिए वो चीजें नेगेटिव हो सकती हैं, चीजें उनके अगेंस्ट जा सकती हैं घर के अंदर, because it's a very big reality show.
I think it's her what do you call it, like she can control herself, when she gets mad. So I think that could go against her. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But
And
she,
if you have been approached for Big Boss, then would you be willing to go inside the house?
I hope they approach me for next season. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I can't go to the house when she's already there, so I would not
No,
like.
Big Boss is all about twists and turns, and they really make us really try to bring the more and more twists inside the house. So,
Uh,
what if they approach you and ask you to be the part of it, be it as a guest?
I mean, I would like somebody else asked me if you go there and confront. I would go there just to prove that, hey, stop that. And then the house, the first thing I would do, like, just make her like say it in the camera, like, hey, listen, this is what happened. Let's just forget it now. It happens to everybody. I'm not saying like she's gonna apologize. There's no need to apologize to anybody. But all she's gonna say, hey, let's just this is what happened. Let's just forget about it and let me focus on my career and my show, and let him focus and let me focus on my music and my life. So because this is
Okay.
getting frustrating. When like now hopefully it starts getting better, but at the beginning when this thing broke out, like it was so frustrating. Like I did not want to talk about it at all. So that's what I would love to do. Just go there and let it all clear. So.
Okay. Okay. Lastly, what would you really want to tell all the viewers to really know, and what would your message be for everything?
So my message would be like, there's a positive and there's a negative. I'm getting a lot of the negative haters comments or messages from her side of the people. Even though I can, when I read, I can tell who might be or who not. And a lot of people are saying positive, like the normal, like our fans and everybody, they're saying normal, positive stuff. But the people who are sending me, negative stuff, all I want to say, hey, this is a like you can talk to me in front of face to face. Whatever you're sending me, it don't bother me anymore. You can't get me scared, or anything, and just let me live my life. And then the people are saying positive. All I want to say, hey, just please remember me from my music. Listen to my music and support me through that way. And then I really appreciate that you guys are saying good stuff about me, and I don't even want them to say bad about her. I don't know, might be whatever was in her mind for not admitting it at the before. So like if I get a chance, I would go and make sure that she admits it and then let it be over all. But for now, just remember me from my music. And then the people who's like her well-knowns and her friends, and they're like targeting me, sending me like hate messages. Hey, it don't bother me. So you can send me all you want, but you can't make me quiet, like that. So that's all I want to say.
Thank you so much, Tushar, for telling us so many things,
Yeah.
and I really hope that these kind of trolling do not affect you personally.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. That's what I hope so. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Thank.